Hello friends, welcome back. In this video we'll talk about Spotbugs or Findbugs. So basically it has an extension to the Findbugs, or basically it's like it has got more powerful and it has been improved a lot. We'll first go and install this Spotbug plugins in Eclipse IDE, and then I'll run it. I'll show you how do we use Spotbugs to find out the errors, and then you can fix your errors. So before that, let's see, if you guys are new, let's see what is Spotbugs and how can we use it. So basically this is the official website of Spotbugs, and then you can read here it's a Java program. It's a program that basically looks for bugs in Java code, right? And as I said earlier, it's a successor of Findbug. So this has been improved a lot. Now it's more powerful utility, more powerful program to analyze the Java programs or Java classes. Run your Spotbugs, and then it can produce XML file, or you can say an HTML report for you guys, so that you can have a look. And there are different possible type of errors that you can ask your Spotbugs to look for in your Java classes, like bad practice, correctness, experimental errors, internationalizations, malicious code, performance, security, rosy code. So these are like, there are more than 400 that you can configure in your program, or so you can allow Spotbugs to look for those possible errors. If you want, you can simply go to this URL and then you can read about those possible errors here. So this is what it does, right? And now the good part, as I said earlier, this can be configured with your build script. It could be configured with your Ant build script, with Maven, with Gradle, or with Eclipse. So we'll see how to configure this one here in the Eclipse. So like as a developer, like if you're working as a developer, so it's your responsibility to thoroughly check your code, make use of this plugin, this utility, so that you fix all the possible errors, and then you promote a stable code in the next environment, maybe in UAT or in production, right? So we'll first go and install. So what I will do is to install this plugin in your Eclipse IDE, or it could be your any other IDE, say for example Codereadystudio or STS or NetBeans. Simply go and click here. So I'm not like doing any magic here. What I'm doing is I'm simply going through the official website of Spotbugs, and I've taken the Eclipse plugin from here. Now what I will do is, here is my IDE, so you guys can start your Eclipse or whatever IDE you're using. Start that and go here help menu, and then click here install new software. Now this will ask you to add. So what you do right here in the add section, right here is Spotbugs plugin, and you paste the URL here, click on add. Now you can see here, if you expand this one, it will say yes, this is what you have to check here, Spotbugs configuration plugin. Click on next. So depending on your internet speed, it may take some time, maybe a minute or like couple of minutes, basically maybe 1 or 2 minutes or 5 minutes. Simply don't do anything here, simply click on next, and you have to accept the terms for license agreement. Click OK, and then click on finish. Now you can see here that's doing something, it's doing the installation. So basically now it's installing the plugin. So basically now it's fetching the plugin components, and then it will install the Spotbugs in my IDE. It will configure actually. Okay, so meanwhile what I can do is, let me show you a report. So basically I have already used this Spotbugs. So I have configured Spotbugs in my GitHub code. And like when you run your build script in GitLab or GitHub, there people are using like Spotbugs comes as a by default plugin to analyze your code, right? So basically I have already executed, and you can see like I have got so many errors in my code, and this is how this report looks like. If you want, what you can do is you can browse by package also. So like in my code I have different packages in my project, so that I can see here like there are different errors under each section. Like in my this common package I have 39, in my DAO layer I have 194 errors, DB2 errors, or if you want you can go by the category as well. It's depending on your requirement. For example, you just want to fix the P1 priority 1 bugs, right? You simply go and click P1, and then now you will see. So there are 6 P1 priorities, 28 errors are like malicious, and then we have 1 security error, and then there is a rosy code, 33 bugs are there. So if you click on this one, you will see all, like if I click on this one, so you will see all the errors. And the good part of this one is that it will give you a solution as well, like what should be done to fix the error. So this is the good part of your Spotbugs. But this is like out of your out of scope for this video, because I'm not going to configure this Spotbugs plugin in GitLab or in the build script. But yes, and we'll see how do we use it in the IDE itself. I'm going to, you just see there's a confirmation required, so I'll simply click on install anyway. Now in this video we'll see how do we use it internally, like within the IDE itself, so that we'll run the Spotbug analyzer restart. Yes, I'll do it. So what we will do is we'll just run this code, Spotbug analyzer, to our program on my Java project. And now let's go and see whether we have this configured or not. So what you do, you go to Windows, click on preferences, and then type here Spot. So it's Spotbug. So it says like I have my plugin configured now. Now let's understand this practice. So for example, like if you see here, there are some default checks like for bad practice, correctness, performance. But what I would recommend is like go and check everything, that you want to check all possible errors in your code. So these are the different bug categories, and you go and check for everything, just because you want to make sure that your code is perfectly fine and it should not have any errors before you promote your code into the next environment. And if you see here, return of concern, let's just make it max. Let's make it 20. Okay, and then click on apply and close. Done. Now what I will do is, here is my Java program, my Java small program. What I will do is, now if I right click on this one, and I'll see something called find bugs here, right? Because now I have installed these Spotbugs, and if I click on find bugs here, it will just run the find bugs. It will analyze my code, and then it will give me the list of all possible errors. So it is doing. Find bugs or spot bugs is also known as static code analyzer. Some people would call it that way, more professional actually. Now let me just take it to the Windows, show view, other, and so if you see, we have bug explorer, footnote errors. If I expand, so there are different ways. So this is like project wise. If I go and if I click here, let me just take it to here only. So there are different options. What you can do is find bug by ID, explorer grouping, and let me just here, and I want to configure group by. Okay, I want to configure this group by thing. 1 second, I think filters, configure filters, not through here, filters and customization ID, content, okay, expand all. So you can see there are so many errors, right? So there's an option, you can try out different options here, but the one which I'm looking for is change bug explorer grouping. Yes, that is what I want to do. What I want is, I just want to see package, no, I want to see by category. Now you see, I can see the errors by category, like bad practice, correctness, dodgy code, experimental errors, internationalization errors, security error, performance, malicious code, right? So basically this is what you can do is, you can go here and change by explorer grouping, and then you can see how it looks like. Bug info. So what I will do is, let me just go and expand this. So let me just again package, yeah. So I'll just go to my commons, and then let's right click on this one, and then I'll go to the show in package explorer. So if you click on this one, this will open your class where you have errors. So now, so this is my class, and if I, let me just make down, if you see like this icon, it says your error. So this is the error message is showing. If you will scroll down, you will see more. Here is one more bug, this piece in this line, and here is one more easy one, so that I can. So if you see, there are errors. So these icons represent one bug. One icon is like there is one error. So if I click on this one, it says dev host is not final but should be. So if you see, my particular property variable is static, but it is not final. So as per this, it says is not final but it should be. So these are all my properties. If I click on this one, again it is giving me same error, that is not final but should be. And find bugs, clear bug markers. Now you see, all the bug markers has gone, it's not there in my code. And there's one more error. If you see, like, let me just uncheck the build automatically, and if you click on the find bugs, it will give you a message like find bugs, find bugs. It says you are going to run find bugs analysis on a code not compiled or partially compiled. So what you do, basically you cancel and you enable build automatically first. Check this one, and then you run your Spotbug summary. If you want to see all possible errors in different, like your according to package wise and priority wise, so P1 errors, P2 bugs, P3 is blank. History, I can go and check history. I can browse by category, and here also by package as well, like by priority as well, by package, and here is information, right? So this is how you can make use of spot bugs or find bugs. So you can just go through this website, and in the coming videos we'll see how to configure spot bugs in the script itself. Like for example, if you are working on in the development environment, so you have your ID to run this particular utility. But in case like if we are moving into the next environment, maybe in like in UAT and in production, you won't be using your IDE to run these spot bugs, right? So in this case, in that case, you have to configure your spot bugs, like this particular utility, in your build script itself, maybe in your Ant build script or Maven or Gradle. So that we'll see in the coming video. I'll make another video and then we'll see how to configure this spot bugs analyzer in the build script itself. Okay, so I think that's for this video, friends. Thank you for watching. You can let me know. You can just comment your issues or problem if you have any, and I'll try to respond as soon as possible. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.